I love you so much. Going into this... Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh my... Look at what just happened. How did that happen? Alright, I'm gonna try not to freak out. This is just lovely. Great, great. As Theresa would say, I just want to burrow up in a hole and die right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Amanda's Aesthetics. For those of you that are new, my name is Amanda. I have been eagerly waiting to film this video for so long, and I cannot wait any longer. I have to do it now. So tonight we're going to be doing a video fully dedicated to the gorgeous, talented,
hilarious
YouTuber Theresa is Dead. I will go ahead and link her up top and in the description down below. For those of you that don't know Theresa is Dead, what are you doing? Are you living under a rock? You need to go look her up right now and watch her videos because she is incredible.
Incredible.
She has been someone that I started watching since day one. She was one of the first YouTubers that I found, and every video that I watch, I am just so happy. She has the best stories, very thorough reviews, very detailed. She goes into each shadow sometimes about her experience with those shadows on all different kinds of products, whether it's mainstream brands or indie brands. Something that really just makes her for me is just her brutal honesty. She is just so honest. Whether it's insulting a brand or a person or herself, she will tell the truth. And I love that about her because I feel like there are so many YouTubers out there that just kind of want to tell you what you want to hear instead of telling you what they actually think. And I mean, if everyone were to do that, then there would be no difference between one YouTuber versus another. So she is a very unique YouTuber out there. She holds a very special place in my heart. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm a typical girl, so obviously growing up, I've had my little crushes here and there. But I have never had a crush on someone like I have a crush¬ on Theresa. Like, seriously, like no joke, I have never ordered merchandise from a celebrity or like someone like that just to support them, and I ended up ordering this hoodie. This is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see it. It is amazing. It is this gorgeous retro looking psychedelic alien, and it says, "Take me to your leader so I can fuck him." I just love that so much. I think it is so special, so kind of like bam in your face. And honestly, what sold me on this hoodie was the colors. I was looking at her merchandise. She's got incredible merchandise. For those of you that follow her, I am a garbage person as well. If you guys don't know what that is, that's because you are missing out, because again, I cannot emphasize this enough. She is perfect. Everyone needs some Theresa in your life. I am not joking. Personally, I just feel like she needs to be more known out there because seriously, she is something else. She is just this perfect gem. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth, as she says, where I also tend to use fuck as a comma, not taking your intro at all, just saying. I cuss a lot too, and I've tried to dull it down a lot for you guys, but given that this video is dedicated to Theresa is Dead, I figured it would only make sense that I use my garbage filthy mouth as well. So if you are not into that, that is totally fine. You can go ahead and skip out on this video, but for those of you that aren't pussies and can take some language, stay tuned. So I thought it would be fitting today to do two looks. One look is going to be a yellow and green look because Theresa is Dead has this quest out for yellows and greens, and I also have a quest out for greens. I love greens, but she loves yellows and greens, and I actually literally did my nails yellow today just for you, Theresa. But then the second look is going to be on this hoodie, and I was thinking we would just go based off of the colors on this hoodie. Also, before I forget, I want to do a major shout out to Rohan Vora. For those of you that don't know who he is, go check out his Instagram. I will also link him up top and in the description box down below. But he shot this super dope video that we're going to check out. It is super satisfying, super pleasing, and it's just super cool because it's not really something that you see on a regular basis. So shout out to him, and let's check out that video right now. Guys, oh my god, I mean, like, that was so cool. So cool. And it's something so simple where you're just burning a paper towel and you're shooting it in slow motion, but it's so awesome. So thank you, Rohan. Really appreciate it. Again, if you guys have not already, go check out his Instagram, and let's jump right into look number 1.
Going into my Juvia's Place Tribe palette, I'm taking the shade Masai, I believe it's pronounced, which is this gorgeous yellow-green shade, and applying that all over my lid and crease as my transition shade. From that same palette, I'm going into the shade San or San, and I'm putting that on the outer and the inner corners to deepen that up, as well as in my crease just to add some definition. Going into my custom Lethal Cosmetics palette, I'm taking this single shade Recluse, which is this light olive matte shade, and putting that in between the two shadows I just applied, just to help blend them out. Again, taking my custom Lethal Cosmetics palette, I'm taking this single shadow called Eden, which is this gorgeous ivy green, and applying that on the outer and inner corners just to deepen that up a little bit more. At the last minute, I decided to take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and use that to cut the crease in the center in preparation for my halo eye. Back into my Juvia's Place Tribe palette, I'm taking the shade San again and putting it in my outer and inner corners just to help blend out any harsh lines from the concealer. Cracking open my Delancey Aurora Glow eyeshadow palette for the first time, I'm taking my lime green matte shade, putting it on the edges of the concealer next to the dark green to help give it a nice gradient effect. Going into my Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, I am taking the shadow Honey, which is the star of this palette, and putting that right on the center of my lids. Back into my Delancey palette, I'm taking that lime green and just helping to blend out that gold that I just applied on the center of my lids. Taking the Lethal Cosmetics single shadow Eden again, I'm applying that to the outer corners of my lower lash. Then I'm taking the shade Masai again from the Juvia's Place Tribe palette and putting that on the rest of my lower lash and blending that into Eden. I popped on some liquid liner using the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner in the shade Vivid Escape. This is a gorgeous muted lime green, almost like the shade Masai that we use as our transition shade, which I love because it's not super neon yellow. For my lower waterline, I'm taking the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Gotcha. And I like that this shade complemented the lime green shadow. And for my upper waterline, I'm taking the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Day Auto Eyeliner in black. Then taking my holy grail mascara, the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express in black. For my inner corners, I'm using the Colored Rain highlighter in the shade No Flash Needed, which is this gorgeous yellow green that I thought would complement the look really well. I decided to pop that above my brow bone as well. For my lips, I took the Buxom A Latte Gloss Mini in the shade White Russian. I love these glosses, they literally smell like straight vanilla. And here is look number 1 complete.
Alrighty guys, so this is look number 1 complete. Again, going into this, I had absolutely no idea what was gonna come out of this, and I'm liking this a lot. This is very yellow, very green. I had a very limited supply on yellows and greens, but I worked with what I had, and I think that it turned out not bad. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter if I like it. What matters to me is if Theresa likes it, but I don't think she will not like it because it's yellow and green, and that's her thing. So I don't know why, I'm just continuing to blend my highlighter in because it's just very satisfying. Yeah, this was definitely an interesting look. Like all my looks do, they kind of transform themselves as I go. I wasn't planning on doing a halo eye, then we did a halo eye. Wasn't planning on cutting my crease, then we cut the crease. That's kind of how it goes with me. I don't know. Oh, I just realized that my earrings match. You see the green opal? I'm just so on top of it today. So this is going to be the first look complete. I'm sad to take this off, honestly, but I'm looking forward to what I create inspired by this hoodie, which is what we are going to do next. So let me go ahead and wash my eyes off, and then we will be back for look 2. Alrighty guys, I am back, and I took my lovely, lovely yellow and green makeup off to the best of my ability. Give me a break, it's late. I don't even want to tell you what time it is. It's 3:30 a.m. So we're gonna try and make this next look quick, but I have a feeling it's gonna take longer because I have absolutely no fucking idea what I'm doing. So we're gonna kind of just wing this shit and see what happens, because that's what I did last time and it was seemingly okay. So for this look, obviously, we're gonna be using like a neon green, a neon pink, this like aqua blue, and a nice bright purple. So 4 different colors that kind of go together, but it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I am up for it. So part of why I liked Theresa so much is because she has these little updated stories on her lovely friend Keisha. Her old number used to belong to this lady named Keisha. By the way, I'm going into the Kaleidos palette, and I'm going into the Mardi Gras. This is the Escape Pod palette. Go ahead and check my video out if you have not already. She has these great little updates on this lady named Keisha because people will always call her thinking that it's Keisha's number. And there's Keisha, there's Broccoli Tom, which was a super random one. There's a bunch of just random calls that I think are great, and I just think it's so funny that, you know, this whole time she still gets these calls, and like they'll call her and she'll be like, oh, sorry, you have the wrong number, like this is not Keisha's number anymore, and every single time they're like,
Okay, so when are you gonna see Keisha next?
or
Okay, so can you put Keisha on the phone, please?
Or
Okay, so could you tell Keisha this?
it's just like, it's really funny the shit that she has to go through just to have a goddamn number. So I'm super excited because I know that she has been saying that she's gonna try and get Keisha on her channel because she actually got a call and figured out where Keisha lives and all of that, which is a little stalkery, so I don't think she's actually gone through that all that way yet. But yeah, hopefully Theresa, get that bitch on your channel because that would be great. I am also going into the same palette and I'm going into the shade Flamingo. And I probably should have done this before, but we are just going to blend this out. I did not use eyeshadow primer, by the way, because again, it's really late. So my eyes are going to have a lovely stain tomorrow, but it's worth it for the beauty, am I right? So as I said earlier, she has these great little story times before a lot of her videos and reviews and stuff like that. They are so fucking funny. She will have me cracking up. Not the like fake, like, oh, you say LOL, like you text someone back LOL, but you're not actually laughing. Like, this bitch has me dying. I actually showed my dad some of her stories because my family is actually from Brooklyn, New York. For those of you that don't know, I don't think I've shared that with you guys yet. So we will go there every year and visit them, and Theresa lives in Brooklyn, New York, and so she'll talk about her trips taking the A train or on certain streets, or, you know, buying a shopping cart for groceries because she lives in an apartment and it's a bitch to go up and down 4 times. And it's just like really relatable stuff that my dad can totally relate to. And so it's gotten to the point where I'll be like watching Theresa in my room and my dad will hear her voice and come in and be like, what's going on today? Like, what's she talking about today? It's great. So Theresa, I mean, like, even my dad is a fan, if that tells you something. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick either blue or green to go on my inner lids, and then I will have like an accent of the other color that I don't pick right on the inner corners of my crease. I just don't know which one I want to do. I would personally go blue because that's my favorite color and I like the blue with this color scheme, but I think Theresa would pick green for the inner lid because that's her. So we're gonna do that. But anyway, she has these great story times and I've been keeping up with all of them, and she actually just came out with, she was gonna post a Jeffree Star review and she took it down, which I very much respect. And instead, she, going back into that shade Mardi Gras, she created this playlist of just stories, and it's like 45 minutes of just like stories that she titled The Lost Files, which I think is just so great. So she has like this incredible like fucked up humor, which I love because so do I. She's just like so relatable. She's just so great. I love her so much. I don't even know what it is. I just like, I have this crush on her. I really do. I don't even know what it is. Like, I'm sure she'd be over here being like, I'm not even that fucking great, but like, she fucking is, dude. Like, oh my god. Alright, I'm going into that Delancey palette again. This is a gorgeous palette, which I haven't really used all that much because it's very intimidating. It's actually glow in the dark. So get ready, guys. I am going to do a review and a look with this palette using the glow in the dark shadows. Going into this oh my god, what did I just do? Oh my fucking god. Look at what just happened. How did that happen? Alright, I'm gonna try not to freak out. Look at what just happened. You could literally see pan. And I have not touched into this yet. What the fuck just happened? Okay, guys, so I guess the corner of this palette hit it, and now I have the shade on my palette. This is just lovely. Great. As Theresa would say, I just want to burrow up in a hole and die right now. All right, let's try this again. Going into that green shade. I'm going to put that on the inner. All right, I am switching brushes because that brush was shit. Oh yeah, look at the difference. So once again, just cleaning up. I am taking this brush and I'm just adding a little bit on the end. And then taking a little bit of Mardi Gras and blending that in. I feel like I could almost put blue right here. Maybe we should do that. Oh, I wish I could ask you guys right now what you think. I wish I could ask Theresa what she thinks and what she would do. You know what I think Theresa would tell me if she were here? She would tell me to fucking go for it. So we're gonna fucking go for it. Alrighty guys, we're gonna be using one of the blue shades from this new to me Kaleidos Futures and 5 Electro Turquoise palettes. I mentioned these in my Kaleidos Escape Pod collection video that I ordered all 5 of these actually. I am super excited. We're gonna be taking this shade right here. And I know Theresa has tried these. She raves over them and I rave over her. So we're gonna go for it. I think she would approve. I'm gonna pop it right in there. Very, holy shit. So pigmented. You guys see that? Alright, and I'm gonna just blend this in. You see how it's blending too? Effortlessly. That looks great. I love that too. I'm glad that we did that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Theresa. I hope you're proud of me because I only did this because I thought you would tell me to do this. Alright, I got just a little carried away, taking a tad bit of Mardi Gras and pulling that back over. Wow guys, that is gorgeous. That is so pretty. I'm actually gonna pull out Mardi Gras a little bit. And I'm also going to very ever so carefully pulling it up into my crease. And then taking that brush that I used for Flamingo with no more shadow, I'm just going to soften the edges a little bit. This look is so pretty without shimmers, like it's a pretty matte look. All right, and I'm actually gonna take a little bit of Flamingo, just a little bit, and I'm just pulling that around to outline that green. Alright, and now it's been pulled all the way to the inner corner. Shimmer time. So we are going to go into Galactic Gala from the Escape Pod. And we're just going to place that over the lime green. Alrighty, and then I am taking that shimmer blue from the Futures and palettes. I'm actually going to go into my Colored Rain Power palettes because I got to use some Colored Rain in here for lovely Theresa. Going into the shade Respect. Theresa would not wear this much glitter, but it's okay because we're celebrating, because I've been wanting to do this video for so long. Going into that crease, Leaning that shit up. Oh my god, what was that? Lower lash. We're taking Mardi Gras and we're putting that right on the outer. Taking that light blue shade because it is too pretty and not to use more of it. And then, yes, we are taking that neon green. And then I'm just gonna take a tad bit more of that flamingo and I'm just gonna drag it under, not all the way, but almost like to where the blue is. Going into the Kaleidos Futurism 2 palette in Cyber Bronze. And I'm taking this very nice silver. Theresa said this is a nice silver, so I'm taking a silver. I'm gonna quote Theresa again. I feel like an alien slut with this makeup on, especially with this hoodie. I'm gonna go fuck your leader. Yes. Oh my god. So many good decisions today. They make up for all my bad ones. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that silver and just pop it on my brow bone. Whoa. Ooh. You guys see this? Wow. God damn, Kaleidos. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Theresa was right, as she always fucking is. This silver is incredible. I just added way too much, but I don't even care. Here's another one of my favorite quotes.
It looks like I just fucked a fairy.
Alright, and for mascara, we're just sticking with black. Boreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Love you. We are going to go in with liner, the LA Girl Neon Eyeliner in the shade Electric, which is this one. Again, sorry for my hands, they are gross. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna stop there before I fuck this up anymore. This is decent. This is definitely not something that I think Theresa would do, but I think she'd appreciate it because
It's for her. So,
alright, so we're gonna be taking her favorite lipstick, which is this Beauty Bat liquid lipstick in the shade Zodiac. And I'm going to just apply this, no liner.
Theresa, this is a nice shade. You were right.
So this is the finished look. I think that it represents the hoodie well. I think that it has all those colors in there. The one thing that I will say is that I wish I could have included the blue a little bit more, but I do like that I put it on the center of my lid to blend the green and the purple as opposed to putting it on the inner part of my crease. So I am glad that I made that decision. I think that these wings are way too big for Theresa. She hates wings. She never does them, but they covered up my mistake, and I think that they kept the look from failing. So we appreciate the wings sometimes. That is going to wrap up this video. Those were both looks for Theresa. Just for you, baby. I love you. Huge, 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 huge,
Huge.
Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your videos. Please continue to make them. Please continue to be you, because it just warms my heart so much. Again, if you have not already, go check her out because you are missing the fuck out. She is incredible. And I will see everybody in the next one. Bye.